Hello everyone. Let us see a few of the examples where the collections framework can be used. We have seen one of them, that is ArrayList. We have also used the iterator for iterating that, specifically the list iterator to access them. So what exactly is the ArrayList? ArrayList is one of the implementations of list interface, as we have seen in the diagram that depicts the hierarchy of it. It's a concrete class which is an implementation of a list interface. In this, insertion order is preserved. That means all the insertions are done at the end, and we are allowed to have duplicate elements. There is some way in which we can have the initial capacity, in which once we are creating an array list, it is having initial capacity of 10, and when we keep on increasing the size, the old capacity multiplied by 3 divided by 2 plus 1. For example, we have initially the capacity 10, we fill up that capacity. As soon as we enter the 11th element, the capacity has to be increased. How does it increase? So initially 10 multiplied by 3, that means we are having 30 elements divided by 2, we will have 20, we will have 15 elements plus 1. So as and when we keep on increasing the boundaries of the array list, the size keeps on increasing. That is very very natural for us to use it. But all these shuffling and all this creation of new array list does automatically at the background for us. There are various methods which are used. We have seen some of them, but uh, there is a new collections class which is a linked list. Now, when is a linked list used? Linked list is primarily used for making sure that we are still using the same array, but insertion becomes a lot more easier. So there is a reference to the next element, there is a reference to the previous element, and if you want to insert in between, we don't need to create a separate list. We can do it just by manipulating 4 or 6 pointers. That's it. So that is the beauty of the linked list. The insertion becomes a very very fast affair, and because everything happens by just exchanging or just manipulating the pointers, insertion is very fast. But the problem is that when we want to search something, it becomes a very very difficult affair. That's why some of the new methods that are provided in the linked list are, apart from add, we can add at the initial part, we can add at the last, we can remove from the first, we can remove from the last, and so on and so forth. We generally are also allowed to use double two-way linked list as well. That is also allowed, that is also provided for us. Next we will discuss about the stack in the